Hello. Today I'll share with you my thoughts of how starting early for your CAT prep can be advantageous. How early are we talking about? I think the idea of starting 2 years in advance for CAT is an absurd idea. The CAT syllabus is not so vast like an IIT JEE where you have to study 11th standard and 12th standard combined syllabus. At best, CAT prep is a 6-month affair. There are lots and lots of students who have done it within 4 months also. Even if you stretch it out, it will not take more than 8 months. So the early that I am talking about is if CAT is in November, the previous December, January, February. Starting anywhere in December, January, February is early enough. If after February you start in March, April, May, you are just in time, and beyond May, June, July, you are a little late, right? So what advantages are there in starting in December, January, February? The first advantage that I can think of is your quality of learning. When you start early, you can learn at a very relaxed pace. At its demanding most, you just need 2 hours a day. Mostly 1.5 hours a day is enough. And when you're studying for such short span of time, your concentration is very high, right? Also, there is not a vast lots and syllabus that is cramped into a short span of time where you need to tick things off very quickly. So the topic that you're learning, you can afford to learn it in different angles. You can try a question that has been solved, you can spend more time with it and try to learn better ways of solving those questions. So your depth of learning and your quality of learning is very high when you study at a relaxed pace, which is possible when you start early. Advantage 2. Usually students start with a lot of enthusiasm, but then that enthusiasm dips, which is not an issue. But what happens is many times you lose focus and you totally get off the track. So CAT prep somewhere is at the back of your mind now. After a month or so, you realize, oh, I need to get back to my studies. So a lot of students have written us this way. I started it, but then I could not continue, and then now I want to restart. So assuming that this is common to a lot of students, how do we accommodate this? By starting early. If I started early, such a thing happened to my preparation, still it would not be very detrimental. Had I started late, and if I would have lost track and I would have gone away and a 1 month gap would have been there, then my results could have been affected drastically, but not now. So starting early gives you that cushion to take care of any setbacks also. Third advantage, very similar to this, is you don't take a break from your studies, but what happens is because a couple of days were hectic, you had your college exams, or simply you went on a vacation, you could not keep up with the schedule for 2-3 days. And now because you could not keep up with the schedule for 2-3 days, you feel you are not only feel you're lagging behind the schedule. Now, if the schedule is itself so demanding that it requires 4 hours, then when are you going to do the scheduled part, and when are you going to do this catching up business? Right? So what happens in most of the time, this catching up business never happens, and so that topic or those type of questions or so on get missed. One does not learn those, and one just jumps to the next topic, right? So there are these gaps in your syllabus coverage which can prove very disastrous for your results. If you had started early, the schedule is never so demanding that you cannot catch up. Even if I'm lagging by 2 days, 3 days, or even up till a week, in the next week I can easily manage what is currently scheduled as well as what I had to catch up. So this catching up can also be done if you start early. Fourth advantage of start early is more rounds of revision are possible. Now revision, sadly, not many students give the attention that it deserves. It is but natural, however good your memory may be. Anything learned new, it's going to decay and you're going to start to forget it. You need to revise it to get it back to your active memory. It will again start falling, and you need to revise it again to get it back. When you do these revision at least 3, 2, 3, 4 times, that is the time it stays with you. right? And over again students come and say ki I prepared some topic earlier 2 months back, but now when I revisited it, I tried solving those questions, I went blank. It seems like I have not done it anytime. It's a very common thing. So revision is very important, and there are multiple rounds of revision that need to be done. Now when can you revise at peace? Only when your schedule is relaxed, when you have that time. If syllabus is completing the syllabus itself is a challenge, then revision is obviously going to take a back seat. That's the first thing that you're going to cut out, right? So you do topic 1, you do topic 2. After topic 2 you should revise topic 1. Finish topic 3. Before taking up topic 4, you should revise 1 and 2. So there needs to be multiple rounds of revision. Starting early, you can even finish your syllabus early enough. Let's say June. So you still have July, August, September, 3 good months to add in many rounds of revision. And obviously when you're talking of July, August, September, we are also talking of test series. So the fifth advantage of starting early is you can make full use of the test series. Test series starts in July. In mostly everywhere you would have at least 2 or 3 papers in July. In August you would have 1 paper every week type, and September is peak. If you have not started early, if you have not finished your syllabus, then what happens is this test taking and completing the syllabus goes together. And there are a lot of people who suggest that take a test with, even if you have done 50%, 60% of your syllabus, 70, 80% of your syllabus. Yes, you should be doing it, but it should be out of necessity. It should not be out of luxury. Remember, you're competing in a test. You're competing, and these tests have repeaters who have done the syllabus completely. So you are anywhere on a back foot if you have just done 60% of the syllabus and you're taking this test. If you take those scores to heart, you might find it very tough competing with others. So at least so that you are at par with them, you should have finished the syllabus. So if you want to take full use of your test series, you should finish your syllabus by June end or early July, for which you should be starting a little early. So there are lots of advantages of starting early, students. If your goal is very clear that you need to take the CAT, then I will say ki why add, anyway it's a competitive exam, anyway it's a tough exam to crack, then why add a lot more pressures of time in your preparation, right? So start early, there are a lot of advantages to it.